everybody. I'm doing yet another one of these, although, I don't know. Got another dislike on the last one. Don't know why, unless it's because I said I can't stand people that say the game should be harder. Guess that's a very controversial thing to say. But anyway, here I am trying it again because it's quiet for a couple minutes. Probably only a couple minutes, I honestly don't know. So this could only be a 3-minute video. What else is new? Anyway, I'm on another repeat performer. This is my Norn guardian. Her name is Nocturna Mormont. She's now level 56. She's wearing her exemplar's attire because she's got really ugly armor currently, and I don't want to look at it. I only have a couple of trans charges left, so I really don't want to use them. Anyway, so she's level 56, and she is mapping Brisban WIldlands currently. That's what she's doing. And ironically, I just finished mapping Brisban WIldlands on my Norn thief. But, yeah, she's actually got a great sword equipped currently, and, I absolutely hate melee, as I'm sure you've heard me say if you've watched any of my other videos, so we'll see how long that lasts. I do have the scepter as her main weapon, just currently she has her sword on, so we'll see. I mean, I don't loathe greatsword, but I much prefer ranged when at all possible. So yeah, I just did this map. Just finished doing this map on my other character. And yes, she's using the permanent mining pick now, because now that I've got the salvage-o-matic, I'm forced to go to the bank all the time anyway. So once my characters run out of their viable harvesting tools, they're all going to be using the permanent ones. I was just leaving the permanent ones on my 80s because I don't like having to always go to the bank when I log in or log out. But since I've got the salvage-o-matic, I have to do that now anyway. So, because I ran out of Mystic Forge stones and could no longer make the Mystic Forge kits. Now, on one of my login rewards, I did get a couple other ones, so I can still make the Mystic Forge kits. But I have a salvage-o-matic, so I might as well use that. I'm just going to save Mystic Forge kits now for when I have to salvage some soulbound rares or exotics. I was going to go for that ore, but apparently it's just way too far away, so I hope somebody's dying. It could be nice and try to help them, but they'll either recover or be dead and poured out until I get there, I'm sure. Yep, they left. What else is new? That's my new catchphrase. So, anyway, yeah. I got 3 dislikes in my one Portal Hunt video, and I got 1 dislike on my last Let's Play video. So, apparently somebody's just trying to really piss me off. I don't know. But I stand by my statement in my last video that it is a really bad idea for them to try to make the game unsolvable, because I'm sure I'm not the only person that doesn't want to have to look for a party every time I play the game. I mean, I have reasons for that anyway, because I never know when I'm going to have to log on, or log off, and most of the time I'm just doing map completion, and that's not exactly something that most people care enough about to do, and party up to do it. But anyway, so yeah, if they make the game unsellable, I think that would be one of their biggest mistakes ever, if they try to make the game unsellable. But, whatever, if you've got a problem with me saying that, then fine. It's just the way I feel, because I don't think that I should be forced to have a bunch of friends on the same schedule as me every time I want to play the game. And if they make it unsellable, that's what's going to happen. You're not going to be able to play the game unless you can find a bunch of people to party up and do the exact same thing you happen to be doing that day. And I think that's ridiculous. I mean, I know they want people to work together and stuff, but forcing people to not be able to play unless they've got a bunch of other people available to party up with at the time, that's ridiculously stupid if you ask me. So, dislike away whatever. I'm just, no matter what I say, somebody's going to be a jerk and hit dislike, so I could start being really controversial, you know? But anyway, so yeah. But I think it's extra funny that she's like swimming around in this little cocktail dress, and then she's got her big great sword. And so Exemplar's attire is kind of amusing. It is pretty, but it kind of just doesn't go with some of the weapon choices. But that's okay, because it's funny. Anyway, so yeah, I didn't look when I hit map how much she's got left of this zone. Okay, I have to do this too, and there's more plants down there. I might as well do this since I'm up here. But yeah, Melee's especially funny when you're dressed in a cocktail dress, at least in my opinion. But yeah, this was the character that was on my notoriously laggy and jumpy Let's Play 13, because that was when I just started using a different program and it kind of sucked. But anyway. But yeah, she's got really ugly armor now, and I only have like 7 trans charges currently. What the heck? What's that called? But yeah, I only have 7 trans charges currently, so I'm trying to conserve them if at all possible. Look, it's a little ranger helping me, but it's an Ashura. Ashuras I've got issues with. Just because they're evil, mad geniuses that torture people and stuff. I'm sorry, but I don't find that endearing. Plus they think they're better than everybody. They're just about as racist as Chars are. I think they're better than everyone else, just like the Chars hate the humans. Ashura hate everybody because they think they're better. So, yeah, I don't like Ashuras or Chars. So, gonna give me a dislike because you like Ashuras and Chars? That's not petty at all. Yeah, this is usually the only part of this quest I do, just because all the other stupid crap's annoying. I mean, I'll turn on, like, the little machines or whatever if I see them, but beyond that... See, there's one of those little machines. I don't want to mess with this stupid little Hilux. Like that pigment transmogrifier thing? I never mess with that. I don't like anything that changes my skills, as I've said a number of times. That's why I hate vehicle quests so bad. If you know that term, vehicle quests. It's when, they make you play as something other than your actual character. Like a robot or whatever, you know? It just, I can't stand it. I mean, if I wanted to play a golem or whatever, I would have created a golem. Oh wait, you can't, because nobody wants to play that. But anyway, phone's ringing again, but I don't know the number, so they can just leave a message or stop calling. Anyway, so, but yeah, I don't know. I should be doing my Game of Thrones reviews, but as I've said before, I have to have like, all the notes and screen caps ready. I never know when I'm going to actually be able to record the thing, so I never have all my notes and screen caps ready because I never know when I'm actually going to have time to record. Whatever. This is just much easier. Because all I gotta do is record. Alright. But yeah, you won't usually see me using Greatsword on Guardian. But, I don't know. I think I switched it to look at the stats or something and just never bothered switching it back. So I'm trying to force myself to try to endure melee more often. But when you get into AoE land, melee's just ridiculously stupid. I think it's impossible to, like, keep fighting and dodge at the same time. That's why I hate melee. But anyway, I mean, I have enough trouble dodging. But if you have to be up in their face to do any damage, and then dodge on top of that, that's just really rough. I've done this zone before, I don't know. like, ugh. My throat's hurting and everything, and I don't know how much time I have. So, as usual, I'm quite scattered. See, I never have a plan when I start recording. Because, like I said, I never know what days I'm going to be able to record and how long I'm going to be able to record for. So I can't really, like, plan it out. Now, it's going to be a problem whenever they have the, the beta that the portal gives you access to. Because I have stated that I'm going to record that entire beta test. And I know that it's probably not going to happen when it's quiet here, because I never know when it's going to be quiet here. So it's going to be interesting trying to record when there's a bunch of people around making all kinds of noise. I try to avoid that. Don't want everybody who's watching to have to endure the amount of noise and ridiculousness I have to endure every day. But anyway, my throat is really starting to. But yeah, my throat, I'm just kind of used to it always bothering me, but then when I start talking, then it really starts bothering me. But oh well, I've said before, videos without commentary are the most boring things on the planet. So I try to avoid making any videos like that. I mean, I might go quiet once in a while if I'm like fighting or whatever, but I try to keep talking just because I know personally that if I turn on the Guild Wars 2 video and there's no commentary, I'm just like, well, this is boring, I can do this myself, so I just don't even bother caring to watch it. So I always add commentary to it, and my throat pays the price. And then, me being an opinionated person who doesn't like glossing things over and likes telling the truth, even if it's an unpopular truth, somehow it's getting me dislikes. If something's bugging me in the game, I'm gonna bitch about it. That's just the way it is. I mean, almost as boring as no commentary is a video where everybody's like, la la la, everything's perfect, this is what I'm doing now, and I have nothing of consequence to say other than, hey, this is what I'm doing now, and I like this, and I would find that really boring. So, I try to be slightly more interesting than that, and I guess there's some people that don't like it, but oh well. That's what I like. I like seeing people that are, like, struggling with things or having issues with things. It just makes for more interesting viewing, in my opinion. Oh, Skritsburg. Ugh. So, yes, that's a complaint. I really don't enjoy the Skritsburg stuff, but the main reason is because I'm really bad at navigating. And the way they do tunnels in this game, I will say a million times over, this is a game that is so much better than WoW in so many ways. However, one thing I liked better about WoW is once you discover a tunnel, it stays uncovered on your map. It stays that way forever and always once you've discovered it. On this, everything goes all blurry, and you can't tell where the paths are and everything else, and I just really loathe caves and mines, because the game makes it all a blur, even after you've been there, and it's really annoying, because I already have trouble navigating, and if they just make everything a blur, then I'm like, okay, is that a path or a wall? You can't tell on the map, so you just have to sit there and wander until you find a way you can actually go. That way here. See, this is why I hate tunnels. I hate tunnels and mines. I wouldn't have a problem with them if they just stayed uncovered. Then it would be fine. You just follow the path, and everything would be la-di-da. But no, they gotta make them all blurry even after you've been there, and it's really annoying. But anyway, I'm sure somebody loves the tunnel, and they're gonna give me a dislike for saying that, right? So, I don't know. Can't please anyone. It's funny though that I think I've gotten one good comment in the time since I started doing this a few months ago. I've gotten 4 dislikes and only 1 positive comment. So, the question is, does everybody hate the videos, or do they just not say anything if they like them? I don't know. Yeah, see, I understand it's sort of going against what I said I do for the commentaries. I don't mention the good stuff because it's just kind of a given that obviously I like a lot of parts of the game. Why else would I be playing it, let alone making videos about it? Is this the king? Hey king, what's up? So first, I've been in Skritsburg a million times and I've never been up here to the throne room. What do you have to say, Skrit Kings? Greetings, my subjects have chatted much about you outside of this rehearsal. Welcome to Skritsburg. Who are you? I'm the king of Skritsburg Center. I rule over all Skrit here. I guide the city. I'm sure we built together's right. I'm the scavengers. What is scavenger? It is constrained of what? Skrit aren't much fun. 1 or 2 days together. Because in the think build grows, used to create new designs that still from other pieces of the modern civilization. Oh, sweet. Okay, anyway. Until some event happens and you throw me out the door and it's really annoying because I need to get stuff inside the closed up parts of the tunnel. But yeah, I don't usually spend much time talking about things I like because obviously it's kind of a given that I wouldn't be even doing this if I didn't like 90% of the game. But when I come across the 10% that I really don't like, I'm gonna mention it. I mean, the only way you can ever improve anything, or hope that things improve, is by pointing out the things that need improvement. I mean, I love the game. I do. I love the game. But there are some things I really wish would be different. And I'm going to mention those because obviously if I didn't like the game enough to look past and hope for improvements on certain things, then I wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be doing this. So it's just, I don't want people thinking I'm like all negative about things. But like I said, it's a given that there's a lot of stuff I do like, or I wouldn't be here anyway, you know? But anyway. What the heck is it called? Destroyers. Anyway. Alright, now this must be the skill point that's up on the boat, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't have that much of a problem with Great Sword, but like I said, I just much prefer ranged. But it is pretty funny using a Great Sword dressed up for a cocktail party. Anyway, especially since heavy armor wearers don't often have that much pretty armor. There are some heavy armor sets that are really nice, but a lot of them are really ugly. And right now she's got an ugly armor set on, so like, screw it, I'm not gonna look at that. If you're gonna be on my video, you're gonna at least be wearing something I can stand looking at. Alright. I'm not really paying much attention to what I'm doing. I'm too busy talking. But, like I said, if there's no commentary, it's kind of boring. I don't know what that was called. Guess that's just get poisoned after he's dead. That makes sense. Alright. I always have trouble remembering how to get up to the stupid boat skill point. I never find the, like, scaffolding and crap you have to crawl up. But it must be in the other direction because I only can see it on a map. It's over there somewhere. There's the boat right there. Now, where do I go to get to it? Around this corner? I don't know. Like I said, I'm really bad at navigating. And Skritsburg is such a pain because of the tunnel issue. As well. Hey, somebody else is doing it. As well as the fact, I'm going to get up there before they're done, probably not. But yeah, as well as the fact that they lock out half the stuff. Yay! Alright, now I can get back to doing my part. But yeah, they lock out half the tunnel. So it's not just a problem with the tunnel being all blurry, they lock out half the tunnel. Like every time there's some event or something, they lock the doors and you can't get to half the stuff you need. So, yeah, I'm not that big of a fan of Scrit's art. I do like Scrit, though. I think Scrit are adorable. Actually, I think that's the title she has on currently, Honorary Scrit. That's a Shura. Good thing I'm not a Solvari. I'd be getting a little paranoid around here. But yeah, you've probably heard this if you've been watching any of the coverage of Heart of Thorns. One of the devs said now would be a really good time to level a Solvari because they're going to have really interesting stuff planned for them in the expansion pack. So, that sounds interesting. Because I was discussing with Gildy the other night that it would be utterly ridiculous if in Heart of Thorns the Solvari had the exact same storyline as all the other races. That would just be such a cheap cop-out, if you ask me, if the Solvari had the exact same storyline. That would just be ridiculous, if you ask me. And that implies that maybe they are going to do some interesting stuff with the Solvari. So if you don't play any Solaris, you might want to look into that. Because I have a feeling that they're trying to convince us that it's going to get interesting playing a Solvari in Heart of Thorns. And I have like 10 Solvari. I got like 10 of each human, norn, and Solvari, or at least close. I mean, I've got 24 tunes, so I have almost 10 of each. I'm still working on getting all my tunes made. I did make 3 new tunes the other day. So, and what I'm probably going to do, I'm still really undecided about this mastery stuff. Or not mastery, specializations. Because, as I said in my other video, I really didn't like what I've seen so far of the Necromancer specialization. And Necromancer is my favorite class. And the Guardian one looks pretty boring to me. But we've only seen like little freaking 30-second videos, so I don't honestly know if there's... I'm sure there's more to it than what we've seen, but from what I've seen and heard so far about the specializations, I just, yeah, not that hyped about it. I mean, the whole time thing Mesmers do sounds interesting, Chronomancer, but I hate every one-handed weapon Mesmer has, so in order to use the shield, I would have to equip a one-handed weapon, so that kind of bugs me. But the reason I made new tunes is I'm going to make 3 tunes specifically just to make them specialized. And I'm probably going to do that with Ranger/Druid, Mesmer/Chronomancer, and Elementalist/whatever theirs is, because honestly we don't know yet. But yeah, I'm not that hyped on much of the specialization stuff I've seen thus far, but we've seen very little. And if I make 3 tunes specifically to make them specialized, and then I have 1 of each profession for each of the races I play, then I'll have a total of 30 tunes. And I think that's a nice, good number. I know people are like, 30, are you serious? But yeah, and then I know I'm probably going to be compelled to play every specialization just to say, alright, I don't like this specialization much, but I'm going to try it at least once. And that means that I'm going to have 3 tunes I specifically made to specialize them. And then I'm going to have to make 6 of my existing tunes into specialized tunes. It's freaking outside, and I can't get out of here. And I still have skill points I need to get in here. I can't go to any of them, and I can't go through the gate. See, this is why I don't like Skritsburg. Which is 45% left. But yeah, this is why I don't like Skritsburg. You can't... Half the time you're locked out of half the stuff you need. And yes, I could do the events, but I'm not here to do events. I'm here to do map completion. But in order to map complete, I'm going to have to do all these events just so I can get through the freaking doors. So, but yeah. I'm probably going to end up making 6 of my existing tunes into specializations, and then 3 that are specifically just made to be specializations. Just because why can you not target this thing? But yeah, just because that way I'll be playing all specializations. Even if I don't particularly think I'm gonna enjoy them much. Won't know until I actually try them, I suppose. Clear out the destroyers. And it will not let me target that thing. Stop setting me on fire. It's really annoying. Okay. Clear destroyers, just so I can get through the freaking doors. But anyway, yeah, me doing melee, this is something you rarely see, huh? Jeez, almost in first person at that point. I don't know. The few times the camera zooms in like that, I'm just like, ah! I don't know how people can stand first person. I know it's not meant for combat or whatever, but just the few times my camera gets weird and makes me look almost first person, I'm just like, ah! Stop it! Hey, I'm on fire again. Trolls. Hurry up and die so I can get through the doors. It's freaking annoying. I just want to get my map completion stuff done. And yes, as you can see, I've spent like 16 gold since my last video, and 10 of that was just to make one freaking bag. That's ridiculous. I want 20 slot bags, yes, but yes, I'm out of the event area now, I know. I want 20 slot bags, but if you gotta pay 10 gold just for the room, that's kind of beyond ridiculously annoying. Because right now, my tailor, my favorite tune, who you still have never ever seen in any of these videos, you've never seen her. I'm never on her on the days I record. But, she is my tailor. She's like at 420 something tailoring. And right now, the only thing that will level her is lots and lots of ectos for spending 10G on a room just to make bags. Ugh, so annoying. And yeah, I want to level all my crafters to max. So now I can target this one. But I refuse to, like, go into the poorhouse just to love the crafting. It's just ridiculous if you ask me. But whatever. I still need to use that part. I can't get to it. Unless I finish that event. Oh well. So I'm just basically running around aimlessly at this point. Yeah, I need to get... I don't know. Where is the freaking hearts already pointing me at? Basically, in order to do that, I gotta get out of here. But at the same time, I don't know if I can get out. Plus, there's still stuff I need to do in here, too. This is why Skritsburg annoys me. There's stuff I still need in here. The map's pointing me at stuff outside. I can't even get through here, let alone outside. Because of the stupid events shutting all the gates and contesting all the waypoints. I don't know. I think there's an entry somewhere over here. I'm going to have to come back anyway. Because I still got skill points and crap I gotta do in here, but I'm not going to be able to do it. Unless I get through and finish all of the events, and I really don't want to do that right now. Maybe I can get out this way. I don't know. This place confuses me so much. You're going to attack me, jerk. Does that mean I can get through now? Of course, it's pointing me someplace outside now. Whatever. I don't even care at this point. Just like, Skritsburg annoys me. I want to be in here, even though I know I still need stuff in here. As bad as I am at navigating. Yeah. Get out this way. Got in this way once. I think this is the way where you can get... Actually, no, this is, I think, the drop-off where you can get out this way, but you can't get in this way. Or something like that. I don't remember. Because I'm really bad at navigating. If you watch any of my videos, you can always tell, hey, she's not going the right direction the map's telling her to go because she's obsessively harvesting everything. So, I figured I'll have to explain that to you. It's like, oh yeah, going in a different direction again, must be something to harvest. So that is the way, you can get in that way. I know there's another open way. Oh, expanded way. But, couldn't see it. But there is another entrance where you can get out but not in, so I guess it's an episode. Alright. Sunlight, yay! But I am gonna have to go back into freaking Skritsburg. Where is this plant at? Plant, where are you? I don't know. I can't see it. It looks like all these other stupid birds. What do you want? Well, I guess she's for the heart anyway. Destroy landscaping supplies. Start getting weapons and red locks. Yeah. Route Outpost was the last POI my Norn thief needed when I just finished playing her a second before I started this one. And of course the stupid tendril event was going on, so I had to like deal with all that BS before I could even get the POI. Alright, so bandits, supposed to kill bandits and crap. Those look like panthers, jaguars, not bandits, but they're in my way. Yes, I could be like 90% of the people that just run past all the mobs, but I don't feel like giving up loot. But you never know who's gonna drop something fancy. It happens once in a while. Yeah, I don't mind Greatsword that much. I just like my Scepter better. Now, if it didn't have the leap thing, I'd probably really hate it. Where are my bandits at? I know there's a big camp of them up on one of these hills somewhere with a bunch of loot chests and crap, but with my superior navigational skills, don't ask me where that is. I just know it's over here somewhere because the heart's over here. Anyway, I really hope people bring food home. I doubt they will. Anyway. Hey, bandits, let's go do something with them. Before we steal their loot. I think it's funny that my Assassin's Guild elite of my thief, those ones say the exact same crap as the real bandits. Break your boxes too, so there. How do you like that? I'm sure you'll be devastated. Anyway. Are you yelling about me? Checky check. Or somebody yelling. Go break some more boxes, so there. Oh, look, it's an event-ish thing. Hey, somebody else is doing it. There. Not only do we kill you, we broke all your furniture too. Sorry. Okay, anyway. I'm done with the heart. That's the important thing. I could break those boxes too. That'd be nice. Only you what? Go ahead, finish your sentence. Okay, why is this NPC standing next to a turret? That seems unwise. Just saying. But anyway, we're hearing cars again. I don't know if they're out on the road or pulling in. There's a bull standing on me. That does not seem comfortable. Didn't I just freaking kill this stupid freaking turret? Who the heck rebuilt it? I want to know. Who the heck rebuilt it? I was standing right here. Talk about, you know, thought convenience. They just automatically rebuild on their own. Nobody's actually rebuilding things. That makes perfect sense. That stupid freaking cannon shooting at me too. Oh, Billy crawled up the mountain to go kill it. So screw you, you stupid cannon. That's what your friend said too. If only I could. Maybe if you guys stayed in school, you would be able to finish sentences and you wouldn't be bandits right now. Huh? What do you think about that? Sorry. Okay, anyway. I'm one to talk. I babble endlessly about all kinds of stuff. that's mainly just because it's much more interesting than just watching somebody play the game and not saying a word. Because I can do that myself, thank you. Now, there was nobody in my guild when I started recording. There is now, but I set myself away so they wouldn't think I'm ignoring them. Not that it matters. It's a social guild, and I'm usually the only one talking. It's a little strange. But anyway. Hey, there's a skill point somewhere. Oh, I'm in another heart. I'm not even paying attention. What am I supposed to be doing here? I'm just walking around randomly. Beating the crap out of a ghost. Okay. Hey, any rangers want a jungle spider? There you go. Picked the wrong time to jump out of that tree, woman. I was right next to you. You're observing. The Guardian fire does look cool, though, that bluish white fire that they have for most of their powers. Alright, let's go get this stupid skill point. If I can get over the damn tree. Freaking 12-foot tall norn. And I make my norns short, too, but they're still way too tall. Okay. Let's get my worm. Let's get my sword. Alright, let's do this. And I've got another little Ashura helping me. Would you be helping me if I was on one of my Sylvaris? Huh? But yeah. Am I gonna get through this whole video without switching off of melee? Wouldn't that be a record breaker? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Great sword is one of the less annoying melee weapons. Like, I refuse to use mace on anybody ever. And hammer, ugh. I don't know. I really don't like hammer on Guardian. I can almost stomach it on Warrior. However, on Revenant, it's probably going to be the only weapon I use, because Revenants use hammer as a ranged weapon. Odd, but true. Now, is this where I get up? I know there's a vista over here somewhere. I can never remember how to get to it, though. Right path? Am I? Do I go up that way? Did I actually remember how to do something for once? That would be unique. Hey, try and fall off the rock, woman. Hey, look at that. I remembered how to do something. It's a miracle. And she's almost leveled, too. So I could almost get a full video today. That would be a novelty as well. However, I've noticed that my full videos are the ones that are usually at least an hour, and they're the ones that get the least views, because I guess nobody wants to watch anything that's over an hour. But I don't think the video is over until I level. That's just the way it is. And yeah, I could level a lot faster if I, like, saved up a bunch of tomes and just used them, but I'm probably, like, one of the only people on the planet that actually likes leveling. Rather than just running around on an 80 all day. I know, crazy, huh? But anyway. Although I've got 6 80s now. So we're getting to the point where I'm going to have nothing but 80s. However, I did just make 3 new tunes, so... And I still have to make a couple more. Like my revs. Alright. This heart is taking a little bit too long to do, but I haven't really been paying that much attention to it either. What the heck, dude? I'm not even trying to do this. But sure. I'm in a tree. Stuck in a tree. I think I need to go talk to this stupid ghost. Who's there? Where am I? Why can't I see? Please help me. I don't know. Okay, let's try that one. I'd say you're right, but what are these shadows? Where do they come from? Oh no, you're gonna clean back to this? What? Oh, these are so annoying. Okay, fine. You happy now? Alright, let's go kill some more stuff. This part just takes forever because it's like one little area, very few bandits or ghosts, or berries. Those are the three things you need. I don't think escorting that guy, that event, actually contributes, because it's going to take you out of heart range anyhow, I'm sure. Did I already talk to this dude? Something where creature can see it. I've already seen it. Okay. Did better at guessing that time. Maybe I should just hang out by these trees. They seem to like jumping out of them every time I'm standing by one. Spider wants to give me crap. So I got hit by some AoE or some such. Anyway. Let's find some things to kill, please. Hit control and see if I can find any of the berries either. Yeah, I didn't know about hitting control until recently. If you hit control, it shows everything's title. Label. Stuff on the ground and everything. Okay. Now, where's the dude I have to turn this into? Aiden Finlay. Where are you at, Aiden Finlay? Oh, I don't know. Thought he was standing near the water somewhere, but I could be wrong. You know, already done that skill challenge twice. Well, a lot more than that, but just twice in this particular instance. Okay. Where is Aiden at? What's that? Why am I glittering like I have loot? That's strange. But anyway, almost made it to the end of the video before getting interrupted. Almost. So I guess that's it for now. See you all later. Bye, everybody.